Mae Krier, an original Rosie the Riveter, was born in 1926 in North Dakota. After the bombing of Pearl Harbor, Mae, her sister, and a friend headed to Seattle, Washington, where Mae became a riveter for Boeing, making B-17s and B-29s for 92 cents an hour. She met Norm, her late husband, a sailor, on the dance floor in 1944. Norm was transferred to Pasco, Washington, and in April 1945 they married. She left Boeing to work for the Army Engineers with Italian prisoners of war in Pasco at 83 cents an hour. Eventually, they settled in Pennsylvania, where they raised their two children and where Mae still resides today. Mae joined other Rosies to get the first National Rosie the Riveter Day in 2017 and the Congressional Gold Medal for Rosie in 2020. During the pandemic, through her Facebook page, Honor Rosie, Mae, with the help of companies, groups, and individuals, made and mailed over 6,000 red and white polka dot face masks. 5,000 masks went directly to her Honor Rosie followers. In 2022, her face mask and bandana were worn by Rosie the Rocketeer in the commander's seat of the Boeing Starliner, which traveled to the International Space Station and back. Mae continues to travel the world to promote Rosie the Riveter's legacy. And at 97 years, Mae still cuts her own grass. Now it's time to join Breaking Barriers. Hey, Mae.
Hi, Deb. I was going to say good morning, but it's not morning anymore.
No, it's not. It's near bedtime, actually. So, Brandy, can you come out here for a minute? Let's see if we can get her out here. So, Mae, we've been lying to you for a while. So we wanted to surprise you. So we want to say, Brandy, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
We've got a ton of people. So we're going to get to it right away. Brandy, thank you for all you're doing.
Absolutely. It's my honor to join you ladies on your many ventures and meet all the amazing people that Mae has met in her many journeys.
Okay. All right. So we're going to start off with somebody who's very special. And that is Representative Tina Davis. Tina's here to see you. There you go.
Hi, Mae.
Oh, welcome, Tina. It's so nice to see you. You're a wonderful representative. We're so proud of you.
No, this is about you, Mae, not me.
No, it's about both of us, Tina.
So I'm so happy and honored to be here tonight, Mae. I was fortunate enough to meet you 13 years ago. Do you know that I've known you that long? And when I heard your story for the first time, I was so excited and proud to meet such an admirable woman. And you've been, it's so great that it's Women's History Month this month, because you deserve all the accolades, all the joy, and everything that has ever been given to you the last 13 years. And I'm so happy for you. And I thank you for your service. And I just love you.
Well, and Tina, you were the very first one to recognize me and take our equal pay thing to Washington, to Harrisburg. And I never got over it. Every once in a while, I bring that a letter out or that a poster type thing that you did for me. You were the first one, and I was so excited about it. And we still have a long way to go, don't we, Tina?
Yes, we do, because we didn't pass that bill yet.
Are you there, Tina?
Next session.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Okay. While we're here, we have a message from Representative Melissa Schusterman. You want to play that, Brandy?
Hello, this is Representative Melissa Schusterman wishing my friend, the legend, the queen, Mae Krier, a happy birthday. Thank you for holding up women's history and running it across the finish line again and again. You are truly a legend. Happy birthday, Mae.
You and Tina
Alrighty.
so much for us. We just love what you women do. We need more women like you.
Well, listen, Representative Davis, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
We're doing about 4 or 5 minutes with each person, so we'll go on to the next one. Thanks so much.
Enjoy your night.
Thank you, Tina. Keep up the good work.
Next, we have a very special man, Will Robinson. So bring on Will. We have a little delay. Brady, can you bring Will out? May, we might have to sing here.
It's amazing. We can talk about Will while we're waiting for him to come on.
Okay, let's talk about him.
Yes, I've never met Will, but he's done such wonderful things for us Rosies through you. Wouldn't be if it wasn't for you, Will, you and Will, we wouldn't have our Honor Rosie, and we wouldn't have so many things. So I can't even begin to count the things that you and Will have done for us and our organization. It's amazing. It takes people like you. You do it out of the good of your heart. You don't do it because of financial gains or anything.
Here he comes. And there's Santa.
Surprise.
Surprise, Will.
You just didn't get Will, you got Santa Claus.
Yeah.
So,
And that's why it took a while to get you out here, because she didn't know you were Santa.
yeah. No, well, it was all the way back to Christmas. Happy birthday. So I have a trivia quiz for you. What date is Santa's birthday?
Whose birthday? Santa's birthday is December 25th. I know.
Nope. It's March 15th. So we're both Pisces.
Oh.
There you go.
Will, I want to thank you, Will. You've been so wonderful. I've never had the opportunity to meet you, but I will meet you in Washington on the 10th. And it's going to be an honor for me. You and Deb have done so much for us in our Rosie programs and all. I just can't thank you enough. And when I did the math, I couldn't have done all that without you and Deb.
Well, it was an honor to help you. And you are one of the only positive things that's going on right now. And you're a breath of fresh air. And a lot of people are excited for you to get the gold medal, and all the Rosies get the gold medal, finally get the recognition you deserve. So Santa would come and bring you down to Washington in his sleigh, but unfortunately we can't do that. But Santa's figured out another way to get you down. So don't worry about that.
We thank Santa.
And I thank you for that, Santa. If you ask for things, you get them. So that was nice. I told them to ask. Thank you, Will. That was absolutely great.
Thanks, Will. Well, I know you have a call. Thanks so much.
All right. Happy birthday.
Bye-bye.
So
next we have a couple videos, short videos. We have a message from Senator Bob Casey.
Hey, Mae, it's Bob Casey. Happy 98th birthday. Today's a great day to celebrate all that you've meant to our nation and what you mean to all of us. Your great service during World War II to help manufacture the planes that helped us win World War II, and all that you've done since then, all the contributions you made during the horrific time of the COVID-19 pandemic, the many ways that you help your community and continue to serve your nation. Happy 98th birthday. God bless you on this day and always.
Thank you, Bob.
How about that?
Oh, that was wonderful. I couldn't have done it without him. He never let me down at all. He was there for me every request, everything I asked for. And I used to really ding dong him, with and
Well,
he was.
and he still is. Next, we have a message from Congressman Brian Fitzpatrick.
3, 2, 1.
Happy 98th birthday, Mae. Thank you for all you do to inspire myself, members of our community in Bucks County, and for your service to the United States of America. And I cannot wait to celebrate with you in Washington, D.C. next month as the Congressional Gold Medal that you work so hard every single day to advocate for is finally going to be unveiled. Congratulations and happy birthday, Mae. We love you.
Wonderful.
How about
You've
that?
helped me through, like Senator Casey, you've helped me every inch of the way. And this is what I like. They worked across the aisle. And I think that's amazing. Neither one of them ever refused to do anything for me. They were both fantastic. And I thank both of them so much for that.
And we have another one from who is Jackie Spear, who is now sits on the San Mateo County Board of Supervisors. Here's Jackie Spear.
Hi, Mae. It's Jackie Spear calling to wish you a happy birthday, 98 years young. And I've got to say, but for you, we would not be celebrating the Congressional Gold Medal for Rosie the Riveters at the U.S. Capitol come April. And one of my favorite pictures is of you putting the scarf on my neck. This was in 2019. So it's taken 5 years, but it took an act of Congress and we did it. Love you. Can't wait to see you. Bye-bye.
You so many times in Washington, and you never refused to see me, and you were always so helpful. It was just wonderful the way you've sponsored and done everything you could to help us, Rosie. To promote us Rosies and to help us with our programs. We love you for it. And we're going to miss you in Washington. We need more people like you.
Okay, so next we have Dave Winters and Cole. I'm not going to say his last name because I'll say it wrong. And Cole.
Happy birthday, Mae.
Oh, happy birthday, Dave. Thank you for all the things you do. Oh,
Happy birthday, Mae.
Oh, just you, Cole. My God, I couldn't have done a lot of things without you two guys. I'm telling you.
Hey, Dave, good to see you. I'm so glad I'm on with you. Can you tell us a little bit about what you did with Mae? Because the Tampa Bay Lightning will never be the same.
Yeah, so this is great. Cole reached out through social media. It was wonderful. He said, "Hey, I have a Rosie the Riveter. She's, I think, 95 at that time. I think she's the perfect fit for your Menton dinner and to come down to MacDill Air Force Base." So I said, absolutely. Had her down to MacDill and I learned a lot of things. So I'm a guy, and I had her over there. We had her into the Family Readiness Group at United States Special Operations Command, and there were women crying, and I'm like, what? Why are they crying? Why are they crying? Because of the impact that you and all the Rosies have had on all the women in our nation has been so huge. And when Cole told me that you were going for the Congressional Gold Medal, I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get something special minted up for Mae. And I gave it to you at the Menton dinner. And if you read the back, it says, what does it say?
You have generations of Americans.
And you're still inspiring today. You look at Rhea and all the other people you're inspired. But I gave you this, and I said, this is yours until you get the Congressional Gold Medal. Robin and I will be up in April with you. You can retire these, but if you ever need any more, you know where you can find them.
Thank you so much, Dave. We couldn't have done all of this without you. You've been a godsend. You spoil me rotten, you know that, Dave. And Cole, I couldn't have got this far without you, Cole. You just were wonderful for my our stepping stones, and we always had such fun together. That was the nice part of it, and we did so many good things.
Well, whether we were in a launch center at Mission Control to watch rockets go up at Cape Canaveral, or in the back of a KC-135 tanker over the Atlantic Ocean or in the Pentagon signing bandanas on top of classified documents. There was never an end to the adventures that you could produce. And for all of us, Dave, I'm sure would agree, and Deb too, we get to work with an American hero. And for us, that is such a great honor for such a young lady as yourself, leaving South Dakota at 17 and going to serve your country. You know, I remember going to the Pentagon on a tour, and the two young ladies on the honor guard who provided that tour had you sign their gloves because they were just so in love with what you had done and the service you had provided. So I just wish you the happiest of all birthdays. I'm so glad we got a chance to have those adventures.
Oh, I am
Dave,
too. And
Dave, tell us about the Dave. Tell us about the taking her in the ice rink. Tell us about the Tampa whatever.
So when the Tampa Bay Lightning heard that you were in town, they had to have you there, and then they were really tickled when they found out it was your first hockey game. So the first time you went, you absolutely loved it, and they loved you. But then the next time you came down, we got you up in a Zamboni, and you rode the Zamboni around. And I'm looking up, I'm saying she's 96 or 97 years old, and she can get up in that Zamboni better than I can. But the interesting thing and a really significant thing is when you were there, you hugged and gave us Rosie bandana to the first Zamboni driver in NHL. I'm not a sports fan, so it didn't come out easy. And you touched her heart so deep.
You spoil me, Dave. You really spoil me. And Cole, I couldn't have done so much of this without you. You really are great for me, and the things we did together, unbelievable. The people I've met and the places we went together.
Hey, I got
with me.
I got the great good fortune of driving back and forth to Washington about 14 times, and that's a lot of miles and a lot of talking, and we covered a lot of ground. So, like I said, I'm so proud of what you've accomplished, and I wish you the happiest of birthdays. I hope you enjoy it.
We always had fun together, whether coming or going, whether we were tired or not, because that was a long day going to Washington and back in one day.
As long as we were able to post bail, yeah, we were in good shape. Yeah, there was lots of places to go, the House, the Senate, the Pentagon, and let me say the Air Force, and Dave in particular, has been such a huge part of this. So, like I said, none of what I would have been able to accomplish would have happened without the Air Force and people like Dave, who brought in people who recognize what service means. So I'm really, really grateful for that too.
I have one alibi.
Go ahead, Dave. Go ahead, Dave.
Oh, that's all right. I've had one alibi, and now that I'm 65 years old and on Medicare, I think I forgot.
Yeah, it's okay. It happens to the best of us. Listen, both of you.
Oh, now I remembered. I know Ray is on. I share with you, Mae. So Mae is part of our Mighty 80 Flag Project. Our nonprofit is sending over 80 flags to Normandy. We have 80 signed bandanas. We have special coins, everything. We're donating 1 or 2 vignettes to Raya to auction off for her effort that she's to put the monument in the DC Plaza. So Raya, nice. I think it's Raya, right?
Raya.
Raya, reach out to me afterwards through Mae, and we will get you that vignette after it comes back from Normandy.
Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us, Deb. Happy birthday, Mae.
Thank you, Boo. You've both been very important in my life, and don't forget that. I love both of you guys.
Do it.
We'll see you December 7th for the next Menton dinner.
Okay.
Are you sure you want to see me again?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Take care of yourself.
So, next we have Raya Kenny and Gregory Cook. Gregory, he did the Invisible Warrior documentary, and Raya is the founder and has worked really hard for the World War II Memorial for Women on the Home Front. Wow, it's a mouthful.
Oh, how wonderful. You know,
hi, Mae. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. All of you have been so important in my life and so wonderful. You've just been, I can't even explain what nice personalities, what nice people you are. And you know, you couldn't get this far. Well, Gregory knows this as hard as he's worked for his girls. And Raya, you know it. You're just starting. You're just a new kid on the block. But we're going to help you get where you want to go. You deserve every inch of it. You're a shining example of what we're working for. Isn't that right, Greg?
Oh, I would agree. Happy birthday, Mae, and good to see you again, Rhea. Mae, I want to say to you that you've been a great inspiration. I often talk about you to young people, about how it took you 35 years, right? and it took you longer to accomplish your goal than they are old, right? But you're a perfect example of determination, of tenacity, of love, of desire. And I think I remember the first time I met you when we went to Harrisburg, and for the PA state senate, and I was just sitting here thinking, I got to get something with your signature on. I got a great picture of us together that was taken last summer, so I'm gonna bring it to DC next month, and I'd like you to sign it. But I think that you're an excellent ambassador to all the women on the home front who were involved in the war, who were involved in helping the U.S. win World War II. I wish my mother was here to enjoy this, but I want to wish you a happy birthday. You've done some extraordinary things in your life. You've touched millions of people, right?
Oh, well, I read you, Gregory, and that was an honor for what you're doing for your group of women. I'm anxious to meet. I met the one from Baltimore.
Right.
Is Ruth coming too?
No, she's unable. She turns 102 on April 5th, which is now National Black Women's Labor Day, right?
Right.
But she's unable. But there will be 4 African American Rosies there. Mrs. King will be there. She's the baby of the group, right? She's the baby of the group. There's some cousins.
Is she from Baltimore, Greg?
Yes, she is. She was in Baltimore. She was originally born in Virginia, but prior to the war, prior to high school, she and her family moved to Baltimore, and that's where she worked as a riveter during the war. So
yeah, I met her when I was in Washington last year when Boeing gave me back my face mask.
Right.
And so let's get to Rhea here. Let's talk to Rhea. You're our future. You're our future. You're the ones that's going to build our monuments, and you're going to leave our legacy behind in great big time. And that's so important.
But Mae, I cannot speak to how much you've been the person behind this, the one who's allowed all of this to be possible, who's really shown me what I can do for you. Because without you, where would I be? So as much as you herald me, I have to herald you right back. Right. I remember when I first met you, I don't remember quite what you said, but whatever it was, I went, oh, I love her.
I probably told you we can do it.
It was the we can do it. You never did anything. And I love that about you. And it inspires me every day.
We have that same drive. We're determined. We have something that we think is worthwhile. We'll go and we'll fight for it. And we don't give up. Even though we make mistakes, we keep going. Right. Like I told Senator Casey, I said, the reason you gave us the first National Rosie Riveter Day is because you're sick and tired of hearing from me. That's the truth. I mean, don't give up. Right. I mean, how do you know? How could you go wrong? What can you do by trying?
Right.
So, Rhea, tell a little about your program, Rhea.
Oh, well, yes. I was going to tell you that I do have a birthday present for you, but it's not built yet. But one of these days, I have a memorial for you.
Rhea, you better hurry on the cliffhanger,
It's going to happen one way or the other. I'm not going to let it not happen at this point. There are so many women just like you out there, 18 million civilians who did this incredible work and completely changed the face of the workforce today for my generation, for generations to follow me. And it deserves to be seen just as prominently as those others that are already recognized. So I will keep working tirelessly to get you to
help. And we'll help you as much as we can.
All right.
Well, thank you both for coming on.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
in my life. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so next we have more. Next, we have Tammy Brumley and Michelle Hengy from Boeing.
Oh, my. Oh.
Here they come.
Hi, Mae.
How are you?
Happy birthday. I'm great. How are you? Happy birthday.
And Tammy Brumley, is she on? Well, you two go ahead and talk while we wait for Tammy.
Well, thanks so much for having me today, Mae. I don't think it would be proper if I wasn't here for your birthday. I know that we've done so much together and we've got so much more to do. I think we've got the next couple of months are going to be pretty busy. What do you think?
Well, thank you for all those nice invites. That's really great. You know, you might have your hands full taking this old lady to Normandy. You don't know what you're in for.
I think we're going to have a great time. I'm sure you're going to be running the show, running circles around me probably too.
Oh, we blacked out.
Yeah.
Michelle. I'm waiting to hear more about what I've heard good things about the best defense. I've just recently heard, in fact, if Tammy comes on, she's been telling me good things. I talked to her today. I didn't know she was going to be on tonight. She didn't tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Is she going to be on, or can we connect?
Well, let me see if Brandy, if you can hear me, can you play the next video from, what's his name?
Yep, let me tee it up for you. So we have a really special birthday message for you from another friend of yours at Boeing, Ziad O'Jackley, who's our Executive VP of Government Operations for the Boeing Company. If you remember him, we call him Z.
And didn't he give her mask? Okay.
Yep, he was the one that was there with you in the photos, and he gave you your face mask and your bandana in the frame. So Z couldn't be here tonight, but he wanted to send you a special birthday message.
Happy birthday, Mae. Happy 98. 98 is a wow number. But what's even more wow is the way you've spent those 98 years. Inspiring us, breaking down barriers, and always answering the call to service, whether it was as a Rosie on our B-17 or making masks, thousands of them during COVID. You've always answered that call to serve. And when I'm looking at your schedule, I'm thinking, my gosh, you got a lot more coming up. You've got the Congressional Gold Medal, and you have the 80th anniversary of Normandy. More ways that you're going to continue to serve. So on behalf of all of us at Boeing, happy 98th. You're an inspiration to us all, and we wish you a great, great birthday.
Oh, thank you so much. That's such a nice honor to have Boeing take me under their wing, so to speak. It makes me very proud. You know, I don't know how to express myself. I just say I'm very proud to be a member of your Boeing family.
Well, I know Z's excited to see you. He's going to be at the Congressional Gold Medal ceremony, so I'm sure he'll be looking for you to say happy birthday and congratulations, all in the same sentence.
Well, when he said I'm busy, you can't believe what's been going on this last week or two. I've been on People Magazine. We had a Zoom with People Magazine. CBS is going to show something on me on my birthday. Good Morning America is coming down to do something. There's 2 newspapers have been here to interview me. So I have had and something else too, but I forget. 2 other historical societies. But there's been so much going on today. I think, what's her name up there, Deb? I think she thought I was cracking up. I have so much going on.
So you never slow down, Meg. That's what we love about you, and I'm excited to see you in a couple weeks and to do a Normandy trip with you. I think is going to be just one of those highlights of my life, and I'm looking forward to being your escort and getting to experience all the wonderful things that are going to happen in those 2 weeks. So again, happy birthday from all of us at Boeing. You are just a treasure to us all, and we love to claim you as our own.
Thank you so much,
thanks, Michelle.
Yep.
Oh, believe me, I was really spinning my wheels this way. Well, Tammy's on now. I know Tammy knows. I just talked to her not too long ago.
Tammy, are you frozen? There she is.
Hi there, Tammy.
Looks like she's got a weak signal. Brandy, you want to take her off and we'll go with the other ones?
I think I'm frozen.
There, are you there?
Yeah.
There you go.
Bad connection.
Isn't Tammy connecting?
So thank you, Michelle. We'll let you go. Thanks so much. And while Tammy's trying to figure that out, let's bring in Cass Forkin and Barbara Spaventa.
Oh, that's my
They are
family.
next two people. Yes.
Oh, hi, Barb. Did you know
Happy
you were gonna be on?
birthday.
You didn't tell me you were going to be on with me.
It was a secret.
It's a big secret.
I kept it, Deb.
You did good. And is Cass Forkin there?
Oh,
We'll see if she comes in. You two talk while we wait for Cass.
Barbara, are you talking?
Yes, I wanted to wish you a very, very happy birthday, May.
Oh, thank you, Barb. I'm going to meet you in Normandy, right?
I hope so. I'm praying we all get there.
Well, Barbara's going with a different group. We usually go together, but when Boeing invited me with, I decided I wanted to go with Boeing. So, but Barbara and I travel a lot of places together.
We've made some wonderful memories. It all started on the USS John Brown.
There you go.
And Barbara, you're a great travel partner.
So are you, May.
Okay, Tammy, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
You can hurry. Let's get this done while we got you.
Happy birthday, May. I'm just so happy to be able to share your birthday today. Well, early, but to be able to be included in this little secret, birthday wishes. And I can't wait to see you in a couple of weeks for the gold medal in DC.
Well, thank you, Tammy. You've been a wonderful part of my life. I'll tell you. I've always said our trip to Normandy, which you planned, you and Greg, your husband, planned, it couldn't have been better. It's one of the highlights of my life. And that's what I tell Barbara all the time. This is her first trip to Normandy, and she's in for a real treat. But you were so special. And the same way when you took us to Hawaii, I said, you were just outstanding hosts and guides and everything you would want. And you're still working hard, Tammy. You're still working.
It's been my passion to help share the Rosie story, and you make it very, very easy. I've seen you, speak to so many countless people, and they just all fall in love with you. So, and I'm definitely one of those at the front of the line.
Well, tell them how what you're called and what your role is in all of this. I love that.
So I am docent at the Rosie the Riveter World War II Homefront National Historic Park in Richmond, California, which is in the Bay Area. And I am known as the Rosie Wrangler. And we work with some Rosies who share their stories at the Visitor Center every Friday. And then I just help wrangle up Rosies for other events.
Oh, and you do such a good job, and you never let up. You're amazing, Tammy. You're really amazing.
Thank you. It's like I said, it's a work of love.
Oh, well, I guess that's what I call mine too. And I think that Barbara does the same. Barbara's works real hard with veterans all over. And she travels with me. She would be the one to go to the Air Force with me, but her children got her involved. So she was another one that dropped out. So many, it's bad timing because of Easter coming up and the gold medal the week after. So many people can't get that much time off. And then almost everybody works. I talked Barbara out of a job the last time I wanted her to go to Normandy with me. Or no, Norm, where'd we go? Oh, and the Queen Mary. Yeah. She left her job and went with me. So tell us more, Tammy. You do so much. You have a lot of stories behind you.
I got one question to ask. You two ladies have been on trips with May. How hard is she to keep under control from going and hitting the nightlife? Now, be honest.
What was that then?
You partying. I want them to tell me about how you party at night.
She wants us to give away your secrets.
Oh, I don't have any anymore. It's all over YouTube, Google, and I just hope I don't get arrested for something because it'll be all over there too.
Your secrets are safe with us.
There you go.
He did try to push me out of a plane once.
Only once, Barbara? Oh, but you two have been very important in my life. I mean, look at the travels I've done with both of you, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. Every minute. I can't have complained at all. I wouldn't tell you if I did, but I don't. And I want to meet Deb. You've got to meet Deb. There's nothing that won't do for me. And I said, I was blessed today when I met her, when I was so busy with my face mask and all. And she said, can I help you? That woman had no idea what she was getting into.
It's been a ride. It's been a ride. Listen, thank you both so much for coming on and wishing her a happy birthday.
Thanks for having us.
You're both very important to my life. Thank you.
Thank you. Love you, Mae.
Okay, so Brandy, do you want to make the next two introductions?
Sure, absolutely. So the next two speakers that we're going to have are from our time together in Texas last year, Miss Mae. So we have...
I think she froze.
Mr. Mendel Morgan from the Uvalde Library. Oh, stand by. Okay. And so Mr. Mendel was very instrumental in having Mae be able to reach and speak with the town of Uvalde. And she basically became the unofficial mayor for an entire day. I think that Mr. Morgan would agree with me on that. Oh, you're muted. I'm sorry. Oh, I gotta. Oh, wait, I don't think he knows his. Okay.
There we go.
Yep. It's like we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Do you have it muted? Ah. Okay, and then we're also gonna. While he's working that out, we're gonna also introduce Emily Ewart. And so Emily rode on the tank with Mae the day after Uvalde, with myself and Miss Mae when she was driving the tank itself. And it's actually in the intro. But did you want to introduce yourself, Miss Emily, while Mr. Mendel's getting his audio worked out?
Sure. I'm an Air Force veteran. I don't come from a long line of military people, but my grandma was served during World War II. She was working in some of the factories that traditionally had been closed to women. And so when I heard that Brandy was bringing an actual Rosie to town, I had to meet her, because how often do you get a chance like this, right?
Really?
And Mae herself she looks like this sweet, demure old lady, but man, she is a card, and I'm here for every minute of it. I love it so much.
Wear your running shoes.
Seriously.
Or brace. In my case.
The only bad part was her trying to scrape me off the back of a tank.
the pine tree. Maggie, all I see is the pine. And we're like, Maggie, are you still on? She's like, I didn't even spill the drink.
Mendel, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey. Let me tell you how much I enjoyed being there in Uvalde with you. It was an outstanding time of my life. I'll never forget it. And I think it was so amazing the way you treated me. I was there to help you heal wounds. Instead, you just took me under your wing, and you just made me feel so good. You took me everywhere in Uvalde, showed me everything, told me everything. And you gave me the key to your city. And you can't believe how honored I was. And every day now in the news, your stories there about the police going to, I think they didn't charge them with anything. I'm not sure, but I think it's such a sad time in your life, and I hope that Uvalde will eventually heal. I think you were so nice with me. I'll never forget. I had such a good time with you, and I thank you so much.
You.
One of the things I loved about Uvalde is all of those beautiful paintings on all of those buildings of those teachers and the 19 children that were killed. It was such an amazing time. And I just can't get over the way you treated me. And I thought, here, I'm coming there to help you heal. And I thank you so much.
You did help us heal, Rosie, because you touched all of us with your sincerity. You have weathered so many things in your lifetime that you have lived history, and you have made history as well as lived it. And you inspired all of us because you have had many things, many challenges to overcome, and you just come with common sense and with your energy and with your directness. It touched all of us, and it's inspired us, and it did help us in our healing. And we want you back. That's the only problem. You went away, and we want you back.
What, to drive a tank?
Whatever you want to do. When they said, now she's up in years, and she's coming. So I was out there to open your car door, and when you almost knocked me over when you flung the door open and stepped over my body right up the steps into the library.
That was a beautiful program at that library. That was such a beautiful, with all the adults and all those little kids. I loved that with the turtles, with those little kids. It was so cute.
Yes, and that's our little song we sing for Story Hour each week. But Rosie, you really made a huge impact, and I just can't thank you enough, because we needed so much to have that vision that you have, that inspiration. You've accomplished and achieved and overcome so many things, so that makes us feel that there's hope for us too.
Well, thank you. Now let's talk about the tank. You both were on the tank with Mae, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we were. She's actually, for a first timer, she was not a bad tank driver. I was kind of.
No, can we talk about the fact that the photographer thought that because she was elderly, she was going to go very slow, and so because we decided all females were riding the tank, and the male was going to go behind us, and so he's like, "No, I'm happy to do it. She's not going to go very fast." Mae gunned it. And so he's running his Air Force PT test for a solid 2 miles. Like that poor, if Allie's pictures were yelling at him.
This poor guy just trying
Women's
to keep up.
empowerment.
Well,
that was a truly amazing day.
I'll never forget that day.
No, it's burned into my memory, but it's Mae herself. And I wanted to share something with you, Mae. Hold on, let me see if I can get this out.
Black Sheep Club, it's okay, you got this.
All right.
Can you talk a little louder?
Okay, I'm sorry. It's probably this, but there it is. So Mae, with her stories and her presence and just what she's done and all the people that she has impacted really, really inspired me. So I became a 21st Century Rosie through the American Rosie the Riveter Association.
Congratulations.
Yay.
That's great.
I wouldn't have done it without Mae.
It's such a pleasure meeting you, both of you. It's been such a pleasure. And I thank you.
You too, ma'am. I wish you the happiest of birthdays and the biggest damn cake you want.
Yes, ma'am. Put a tank on it just for you.
Yes.
Well, thank you both for coming on today.
Thank you so much for having us, Mae.
Bye.
I hope to talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank
I love you, Emily.
Okay. So next we will have, I guess, do we have Cass? I don't think so. Cass was going to come from Twilight Wish, but I guess she got held up. So next is very special. We have Lori and we have Amy.
Feedback.
Hi, girls. Oh, God.
I think you need to get on to one.
We're sitting next to each other. Okay.
Yeah.
Now
Are you using 2 machines? You need one. There we go. Use one. There we go.
Hi, Amy. That's my first.
She's muted.
My first daughter, and Lori's my second.
Hold on, you're muted. There we go.
Better. Can you hear us now, Graham? Can you hear us?
We can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear her, Mae?
No, I can't. What do you?
Talk louder.
Can you hear us, Graham?
No, I can. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
so happy to be able to say happy birthday. And we got to watch that whole podcast, which was wonderful.
Yeah, we're so proud of you, Graham.
That's what we want to tell you, that we couldn't be more proud of you, and that all these people that have fallen in love with you, they just have to be jealous of us because you're ours.
Let me say,
all my life I've loved you dearly.
she's your grandmother, but she's a national treasure to the rest of us.
Absolutely,
right.
absolutely.
That's right.
And
So
we couldn't be prouder.
So didn't you both see her on the Zamboni? Were you both there?
No, Lori was there.
I got to be with her on the Zamboni, and I'm fortunate enough that I get to go to DC with her, and I'm really looking forward to being able to experience that with her and to represent the family, because all of us are so proud of her.
Okay.
I'm so proud of you girls too. Always have been.
Well, and people think that she's Rosie the Riveter, but to us, she's always been
just Graham,
but always been a very strong role model, a woman who never thought of herself as a woman, but thought of herself as a capable person. And she never stopped trying. And that's just a beautiful person that she is.
Well,
Girl
you,
power,
girls.
right, Graham?
Oh, I love you girls, I'll tell you.
Oh, we love
They've
you
been
too, Graham.
the light of my life.
Come say happy birthday. Come say happy birthday, Dave. Come on.
Come on. That's right.
Birthday.
Happy birthday, Graham.
David, hi, how are you?
Hi.
Good.
Love you.
Good I love you too. I love all you guys. I wish you lived closer. I really do. I miss you. I really miss you.
Yeah, we miss you too.
We're gonna get out there to see you soon.
I hope so. I hope so.
We will.
If not, look, you can see me on TV.
That's true.
Listen, thank you so much for coming
I don't
in
know
and
what that's
joining
going to
us.
be like, but I've been doing so much. Oh my God, I can't hardly keep up. Deb thought I was cracking up today when I couldn't get that cell phone working at all. Oh God.
I was afraid she was going to say, you know what, I can't do tonight.
No.
I was afraid of that, but the trooper that she is.
That's right. Yep.
She got.
Well, that was
she
straightened
got
me out.
everything
He's got me a new phone and a new app so I can do what I need to do when I'm out
That's
in public.
wonderful. That's wonderful.
You know, when I can't hear, I need that app.
Yep. Yep.
She'll have the app next Monday, right? Monday, you'll have the app. Yep. Well, listen, thanks so much.
Thank you, Deb. It was nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you. Hope to see you in person
you know-
sometime.
Did you know? Did you know that you didn't tell me that you're going to be on tonight?
No, it was a surprise. We weren't allowed.
They weren't allowed.
It's funny because Courtney just called me. I had to from Vancouver. I just had to get off the phone from her. Yeah, and she didn't know.
Well, we send you kisses and we love you.
Yeah.
And you know we couldn't be more proud of you.
Yeah, we love you, Graham.
Well, not same with you girls. I couldn't be more proud of you either, and I love you dearly. You've been my lifeline. Thank you.
We love you, Graham.
I hope to see you soon. Come anytime.
Well,
Thank you.
Yep, bye-bye.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Brandy, do we have anybody else? Brandy, you there?
So yeah, nope. It looks like that was everybody for tonight, and
Excellent.
it was amazing to have the guests we did.
Well, then you get to be with us because it's time. May, what do you think of all this? Tell us what you think.
Oh God, I'm stunned. I didn't know it was going to be anything like this. I had no idea. I kept thinking of Brandy and your long trip back from Louisiana. This must have been hard for you.
Well, as a great woman once told me, we can do it, right?
That's right. We can do it, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whatever it
All
takes. Right.
Well, obviously you enjoyed we actually got done much quicker than I thought, but it was just to say happy birthday. And I'm glad we were able to do it. And I'm glad we were able to surprise you.
Well, there's 2 newspaper articles coming out, and one of them, men asked me what we called our generation, and I said I call us cliffhangers. And he wrote that in the paper.
Well, okay, then I guess it's time for us to all, and Brandy, you can power up with us.
Okay.
May, ready to power
Okay.
up?
Here we
Here
go, girl. We can do it.
We can do it. Thank you, everybody. Be kind to one another, and we'll see you next month.